Howdy folks, Justin here, and today we are hopping on the ladder with Heretic Conjurer. I'm still like making my way through the cards I really want to play with and the memes I want to try and the new decks I think are good and all this, that, and the other. From Isle of Madness. This is one that I've gotten to recently and I've been having a lot of fun with, so we're going to give it a go against El Capitan, a 4/4/9 on Assassin. I'm ready. Let's do it. Rapid Shot I'll keep. The other two I'm going to throw back. So we're looking for Crossbow and Conjurer. And we whether or not we play these cards early game kind of depends on what we are facing against, right? Because, like, we just need to survive. And, yeah. Scouting Patrol is a fine play in this instance just because it should reduce the damage I end up taking. But yeah, we got a couple rapid shots to cycle to find stuff. We need to break a rune so our East March Crusaders get turned on. Sure, a little Mournhold Trader action. Let's just play this. Swing into that, and swing face. If it takes 4 damage here, it gained us 4 life. So, I think that's okay. A little Ward Crafter action. Sure. And now I will play Hive Defenderoo, and there's our Heretic Conjurer. Let's see if they have another Ward Crafter. Ward Crafter, 2.5 years later, still one of the best cards in the game. And I love the Rapid Shot here, too. I won't be able to draw a card with it, but obviously, if I can drop down a guard in that lane, that's pretty good for me. Sure. Marked man. So now we're kind of looking for a crossbow. You know what? I'm really into 5th Legion Rift Thane here. So we've got a marked man, we got a North Firebrand to turn creatures into random Daedra. This could get lightning bolted too, and that would be less than ideal, obviously, but good old flexible Rift Thane, a lot of times just better as a 2/4 with guard. And I'm in no rush to do anything about that. There's the crossbow. So I will play my marked man. And at this point, they might know what we're doing. And that's okay. Alright. They might have the Unshackle guy. You know, I mean, this might just be, hey, I'm playing overstated cheap creatures. Sure. Little Cornucopia Gambler action. We have a couple casts into time, which could do some work here. Discard Steel Dagger. Second Crossbow. Well, we're going to immediately tell them what we're playing. I'm going to play like this so that I can trade into that. But I'll break the rune just for East March Crusaders in the future. I got a Manic Jack. I'm going to pass the turn. Now we could go for a 2-creature Heretic next turn, but I really, really want a little bit more value than that. Might not be necessary, though. See what happens here. The best draw I could possibly get. Yeah, there's that. Which we kind of expected. the best draw we could possibly get is something like that. Absolutely. So now we're going to go for it. Yeah, 8 Magicka, 3 creatures. Let's do it. Okay, load up our crossbow. Ping face. Makeshift defenses. Let's do it. Give me some big boys. Okay. Loser's Guard is amazing here. North Firebrand Roo, and something happens that I can't do anything. Is it Scamp? Nope. It's... Oh my god, that's cool. Turn something into a 5/3. Yeah, I'll turn itself into a 5/3, absolutely. Cool. And then, do we want to play another dude over here? Now, let's play this guy over here. We're still looking for a guard. And, yeah, that'll do. That'll do nicely. I've heard, actually, that Anzalil Invader is one of the only cards not in any decks on legendsdecks.com. I don't know if that's true, but that's what I've heard. Now, if our Heretic Conjurer survives and we can use Crusader's Assault somehow, like, we have some cool shit we can do in the future. Doesn't look like that's going to happen, though. Okay. Opponent continues to smork. Does not get a trigger on that this turn, which is nice. And, I think I'm just going to kill that. Although, I mean, hold on. We have 11, 19, exact lethal. That feels good, man. Feels good. Heretic Conjurer. Be right back for another one, guys. Alright, let's get another game in with Heretic Conjurer Crusader. This one's fun. Honestly, this feels almost too good, you know, for something that's this ridiculous, and also cannot really be interacted with. There is the possibility that your first Daedra that you drop, or that gets transformed, becomes Belligerent Scamp, or whatever that card is, the 3/3 for 3 in red that turns everything you summon, or makes all cards cost 3. So that's built in as a way to screw it up. I'm going to throw all this back. You know, without the ring against an Archer deck that may be aggressive, I'm going to want to interact a little bit in the beginning. So we'll see what we got. Translove, the Purveyor of Prophecy, is our opponent this time. One of my favorite things to do with this deck so far has been to just occasionally win like a, tokens deck, which is fun. Hold the makeshift defenses, represent a 5th Legion trainer. And start poking to turn this on. There's our Conjurer. We have no play on turn 2, right? Because we're not like an actual aggressive deck. And there's Serial, which is actually difficult for us to deal with. I'm going to play the Eastmarch Crusader. I'm not super concerned by what Serial does. I do have the Dushnik, the Hive Defender, some options for next turn, but I'm hoping actually this turn I can Grizzly Gourmet a guard of some kind, some sort of protective plan here. Well, doesn't look like that's going to happen. It's going to have to be Hive Defenderino. And then I will trade into this. But they're going to have a 3-cost reduced card that they just drew, which is not ideal. 5th Legion Grizzly could be some good value here. There's a Shadow Shift for more discounting. Okay. Raiding Party's pretty good draw. Okay, so that's not a huge deal. Except that this is going to continue to survive. But if I can pick up a crossbow in the near future, We could be alright. I would like to play the raiding party next turn, although I could play it on 7 if I draw a crossbow in the next couple turns. And develop the Dushnik next turn. There's a blood dragon. Sure. And a shadow shift for the blood dragon. Okay. Alright, so we could drop a guard Rift Thane alongside a Dushnik Yal Archer. It's not going to do much against this, but we're probably going to take some damage next turn no matter what. Yeah, so I'm going to go like this. I'm going to ping this so that I have 6 power in this lane. Next turn, play the raiding party. Probably take 5 damage here. We really have to pick up a crossbow quickly. Was this discounted, the dragon? Clockwork Scorpion. Fair enough. So we might have a little more time than we thought we did. First Rune Prophecy is not ideal.
Just give me a name.
Brotherhood Slayer. I'm just going to play as if I'm going to draw the crossbow next turn. I believe. We got a couple hits at it. It's a 1 in 39. 3 in 39. Great odds. Great odds. 1 in 13.
It's nothing personal.
Okay. Bam, bam, bam. Stormcloak, Vanguard, crossbow. Rapid shot, crossbow. Rapid shot. Okay. Well, I will just trade this guy in. Play my Stormcloak Battalion. Poke my opponent. Should be alright. Okay. Crusaders Assault next turn. They have to know what we're trying to do at this point, right? The odds of drawing crossbow have increased dramatically. Marked man, great with that crossbow we're going to draw. Sure. So they probably have another Unstoppable Rage. Nord Firebrand. I will Crusaders Assault face. I will play an East March Crusader. There's my crossbow. Beautiful. So next turn we have a lot of creatures to make, and we should be able to trade into this. And if they Unstoppable Rage again, it doesn't look like a great chance that they have the other one. Do they have a contract? Because if they have a contract, they can actually kill us with an Unstoppable Rage on a Bog Lurcher. Alright, well. Let's go nuts here. Got a lot of memes to do here. Alright. Nord Firebrand. That was pretty good. Play the Scouting Patrol. Something happens. We have a Scamp. Double a creature's power and health. Okay. Well, let's get another one of those. Okay, something happens. Give -2, -0. Sure, I'll do that to that. I'm gonna swing with this. We're just kind of doing it this game. Let's drop that down. Sure. Okay. Sacrifice that. Reeve. Alright. And now we're gonna die to Unstoppable Rage, right? Okay. I will kill that. I don't think going face for 8 is like super good here when we can just kill our opponent next turn. They have contracts though, so they could Trial of Flame. Wow. Okay. Okay. Trial of Flame's a thing that can happen to us.
The forest is my cloak.
Alright. Absolutely. It's not Singleton. It's got 2 Shadow Shifts in it. We have 11. We don't have lethal either. It should be interesting. Let's play this first. Get more options. Okay. Okay, we did hit a prophecy here.
Just give me an aim.
Every creature we have is lethal, so I'm just going to remove the contract generator. See if we die. Do a Boggler to Unstoppable Rage.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yeah.